the job.
How did it go though? How did the first set go?
It was cool. It was just cool. It was cool. But I started low-key ragging on the spot that I started talking about the spot I was in because they had no materials. I started joning on the joint. And I remember the dude pulled me to the side. It might have been Cat or the dude who was there. He was like, I think it was Cat. He was like, yo, you don't want to talk about the club that you're in because they let you in the club.
Right.
And listen, I had no jokes, no set, no form, no.
You didn't do any impressions at
no
that time?
Dig this, I didn't even think stand-up was the first place that I discovered that impersonations was something special of anything because everybody in my house doing them. So it wasn't like a thing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that was a thing of something special, bro. Because everybody, like I said, my brother do a Kanye West. My mother do. That's the thing in our house where we just talk about people in the church, and that was just a thing. And but I didn't realize that until I got to stand. I was like, oh shoot, I guess this is a thing. And even then, I didn't even realize until to the point where when we do Comedy Union, shout out to Enz Mitchell, Enz will say, dude, I want you to do the Denzel thing because I invited some people out and I want you to do that. And I was like, all right, I guess we're cool. Personally, it ain't no thing for me. I don't necessarily need that, but I do enjoy it.
Right. Wait a minute. Give him a little bit of the Denzel real quick.
Slow down, okay? Listen, I enjoy doing the Denzel thing because it makes me feel. I watch Equalizer, and Equalizer, he's. No, let me tell you, give me this one. I'll watch. I'm giving some more. I'll watch. What's the dude? I think it's called Jeremiah or something Esquire, whatever the joint. He had the Gap Tooth thing.
Right.
This nigga is so cold with the character work, and you understand this as an actor. I was like, this nigga cold, bro. Denzel is so slept. I ain't gonna say slept on, but just strong as an ox, like a Clorox box. Bam, boom. People still enjoy the joint that we did when we did the remake joints.
Flavor in Your Ear remix?
When we did Flavor in Your Ear. People still, they don't even know that I know you. I had they send me clips of you. I was like, that's one, I know that nigga. I got it. But boom, I appreciate you, Justin, for making sure that you make time to
Hey, you a bitch, bro. I'm gonna tell you, I stole from you on an episode of Rush Hour. They wanted Carter to do a Denzel impression, and I was like, "What would London do?" And that's all I did. Anybody ever see that episode? Which I doubt you can find it. I'm sure that episode is somewhere in a dumpster. But if anybody finds that episode, all I'm doing is London's impression of Denzel. That's all I'm doing.
Stupid dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Yo, Kendrick, you killed the Kendrick, bro.
I appreciate that.
The funny was, you killed the Kendrick, and I've been meaning to really connect. I'm not really close with Billy like that, Billy Sorrell, but his Cornel West is crazy.
If anybody don't know, we did me and London, we used to do YouTube sketches back in the day, like parodying people. And I could put together a BET hip hop cipher. So the first one, London did Jay-Z. So I'm playing Kendrick Lamar. He's doing Jay-Z. He killed it. And then later on we did or maybe before we did a Flavor in Your Ear.
Yeah.
So a song called Flavor in Your Ear. So we did like a comedy version of it. And he played Denzel Washington, and a very talented comedian named Billy Sorrells. He played Cornel West.
Killed it. I've been meaning to tell Billy, that nigga killed it.
I told him to do it because I seen him do it on the stage one time at a comedy club. I said, yo, I need you to do your Cornel West for this sketch, bro.
That Cornel West, if say because I studied and I watched Cornel West. So I mean, I will say, man, you got an eye, man. You put that ensemble together, bro, because everybody just killed it. It was just a cold situation, and you really got an eye for this director. I can't wait for you to. And people don't know. I can't wait. Let me be clear and say it now. I can't wait for you to direct whatever your joint is, whatever the thing is, bro. Because you definitely gotta. And you know, as an actor, on Balls we had like 5 different directors throughout the seasons, whatever. But I realized that I gravitate to the directors that come in with a plan. Like the cast that just, it's not a control ego thing. It's just coming in with it, knowing what your layout is. Absolutely. And I was able to absolutely appreciate that about you. It's just like, yo, you got a plan. This we're gonna do here, stand here, do this, that, move like, and it's just real clear. I can appreciate that, you know what I mean, as an artist. Just I'm team flow. Just tell me what to do, nigga. I'm whatever you want me to do. Cause even when we did the audio at your crib,
right?
You like make it a little higher right here, and I was doing things. He's like, oh, hold on, take it back, and
Yeah. Oh, you got a little clip. Hey, wait a minute. Go to the first one. Go to the first one, Lee. Lee, go to the not this one. Go to the 2012 version. Oh, well, you can play that. Lee, I know Lee on it. Lee on it. Well, I mean, you can play that too real quick if you want to, Lee. You go ahead and play it real quick, a little bit.
Lee's trying to get a pay raise or a cash. Lee, what's your cash?
Oh, it's still a little slow.
What? Lee is on it, dude. Paul. Come on, man. You
but yeah, that was, we did a little bit of that. Man, I appreciate you, brother, for always showing up, being a team player, killing it. Always, man. Always. This is a question I had. What made you decide to not become dependent on your impressions as a stand-up comedian?
Dude, you know what? Part of it is going back to the first thing, which is I didn't realize the voices, the impersonations was anything special until I started doing stand-up. One of my first voices, I remember I used to do Elmo and when I was younger, just to make, because I mean it don't even matter. But the point is that I didn't realize it was a thing until stand-up. Right. So it was never my crutch. But the whole thing about it was I remember one time, and this comedian don't even know that I know this, but the nigga was outside, and I don't know if it's a clean show or whatever.
It's not. I've said nigga at least 19,000 times by this point. I got a few motherfuckers in me too, and I'm gonna get them out.
Okay, I'm out of here. Stop it. Stop. No, I'm trying not to scream. Dude, I did a club one night, and this comedian said, he was outside, my sister was outside for whatever reason, taking a phone call, and the nigga was outside, and he was like, London can do, he said something like, London can do voices, but can he do it himself? He said something kind of like slick, and he didn't know that my sister was out there. She heard him, and she came back to me about it. And my whole thing about that was, initially when I started out, I did the voices just to, as you know, whatever gonna get the laugh, I just want to laugh.
Absolutely.
But honestly, at this point, I really only do the voices because the club or somebody requests them. I'm cool. I don't need the voices. But if it's a voice that I enjoy, then I'll do. Like
Paul Mooney is my favorite. That's my favorite.
When I had a chance to do the Paul Mooney voice, and the J Spot called me. Shout out to Jane. What's her name? Jane Anel. What's her name?
Nia is it? Oh fuck.
Neil.
Neil. Yeah.
forgive me, Nia, if you catch this. So she hit me. She was like, "Yo, Paul Mooney's at the club. You should come down and do." I was like, "All right, bet." I pulled up, and personally, I enjoy hearing these people's voices in these other scenarios. It's a pleasure for me to do. So I know that, again, I can't do Paul Mooney everywhere because some people, if the crowd's too young, they're not gonna get it, they're not gonna understand it. But for the audience that gets it, then, oh no, then they get it. It's the truth. Nick, hold on, give me my candle. No, listen, white people, they're slow, stupid. Justin, you're doing a great job. Niggas they're afraid of you. It's the truth. It's the truth. He says.
Oh man, your Paul Mooney is so incredible, bro.
I enjoy hearing Paul Mooney in these situations, but the point is that I might have gone off your question a little bit. My fault. But the thing about it, I didn't understand anything about it until I got into stand-up. And when I started catching the shade, I was still young in the guy. I didn't know I was like, what niggas tripping about doing a couple voices?
But I'm gonna tell you what part of it is too, though. Part of it is jealousy. They're jealous that they can't do impressions because they know, if you could do them well, it is an easy laugh. But that's if you could do them well.
Nick, not to cut you off. That's what niggas is not understanding. I'm like, you guys think it's an easy way out for me because I don't even do a bunch of them. Shout out to Jay Farrell and a lot of cats who do they got 50 cats that I don't even do a bunch of them. I just do the ones that are in my register between the Jay-Z. It's like really not that super different. If you understand vocally how this works, it's not even that crazy of a thing. But cats think that it's an easy way out because the voice is so accurate. But I'm like, if I didn't do them well, then
you wouldn't get any laughs.
That's why you assume that it's easy because the voice is so accurate, and that's my difference. And that's the difference between me and other cats, because I've heard cats do Denzel voice before, and they kind of do they do like an impersonation of impersonation, they kind of do the. I'm like, listen, bro, I'm telling you, I'm giving you hardcore. I'm embodiment. The voice is everything. It's in the vocals. It's in the way. I'm on a whole, and I'm not just trying to toot my own horn. And
that's what Urban Legendz is all about. Feel free to toot all you want to.
Dude, I'm not. Cats don't even understand.